What's up guys? So I'm here today with my skincare video. You have asked me so many times to do this video and I've actually done one before. It was the Michael Todd kind of review slash skincare line, but as you all know, and I'm sure many other beauty gurus do this as well, but we like to switch up our routine a lot. And I just find that's best for my skin. If I stay with the same products for a long time, my skin, I think, just gets used to it and it doesn't work as well. So I do like to mix it up after a few months. So I've been using these products for the past, I'd say, maybe 4 or 5 months. And I have just been loving them and they've been doing wonders for my skin. A lot of people actually have told me in person that my skin is looking a lot better. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys. So for a little background about my skin, I do have combination oily slash dry skin. I have like patches of oiliness and patches of dryness. I do struggle with acne once in a while. It's not bad, but I do have the occasional breakout and I do have some acne scarring and stuff. So I like to use products that are more geared towards that kind of skin type. I guess let's just get into it. Starting off with what I use to clean my face, I actually use this product right here. And it's the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. Wow, that is really hard to say. But I actually purchased this because of Miss Glamorazzi. She was using it one time and we have kind of the same skin type. And so I checked it out at Sephora and I tried out a sample and I just absolutely fell in love. And then it was in one of my favorite videos as well because I was using it all the time. This is actually the 3rd package that I have purchased just because it has done wonders for my skin. Basically what this does is it kind of balances out everything. So since I have oily skin slash dry patches, I needed something that was gonna gear towards those 2 spots on my face. So I needed something that was gonna kind of balance everything out. Plus I do have redness. So this is, I swear to God, a miracle worker. It like hydrates the dry parts, but it also controls the oil in my oily regions on my face, which is basically like my T-zone. And it also helps with redness, like 90% on my face. Like I barely have any redness, maybe just a little bit around my nose, but I mean that's normal for any woman. But this, I'm just so obsessed with it. I love the smell. It's very like, it's like minty and clean and woo, water just came out of that. Woo. So what I do is I just, every morning and every night, I wake up in the morning and I wash my face with this. What I do is I pour a little bit on my hands and I massage it into my hands first before I apply it on my face. And then when it gets really foamy, then that's when I rub it all over my face because I just find it works best that way. It doesn't leave your face dry, it doesn't leave it too oily, it's just like the perfect combination. So if you have the same kind of skin type as me, then I would really suggest checking out that product because it has really worked for me. Now I don't really exfoliate my skin that much just because through reasons in the past, it's really like messed up my skin and everything. So I try to avoid that. But I do like using masks. So this one has been my favorite for a while now and I just got it at my local grocery store actually. You can get it at any drugstore. It is the facial clay mask with avocado and oatmeal. The brand is Freeman and it's just like a typical green mask. So you apply it, a thick layer all over your skin. You let it sit for around 10 to 20 minutes. I usually like to let it sit a bit longer and it really tightens up your skin. And then I find when you wash it off after, your skin feels like a baby's butt. I'm not even kidding. It's so soft and it just feels so fresh. And I usually do that around once a week because if you do that more often, it actually can make your skin worse than it is. So usually once a week is good. So that's what I usually like to use. Now onto moisturizers. I like to use moisturizers that have an SPF in them just because I spend a lot of time outside and it's really important to use sunscreen or SPF. And I haven't found a sunscreen that's perfect for my face yet because a lot of sunscreens break me out. So I've actually been using creams that have SPF already built into them and I've just been a huge fan of the Aveeno one for the longest time, for years. It's the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15 and I just think it works so well. I use this all over my face in the morning and it's really good to apply makeup on top of it. It doesn't smudge, doesn't make your face look greasy or anything like that. So when I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time outside, I like to use this one because it just really helps protect your skin from the sun and all that kind of stuff. On days when I know I'm not going to be spending much time in the sun and I'm going to be indoors a lot, let's say I'm working all day or I have a photo shoot or something like that, I like to use a moisturizer that's going to help control the oils in my face and keep my face matte for a long period of time because I do find if I don't use this moisturizer, then after a while my face does seem to look a little bit greasy. If I'm outside, it doesn't really bug me because it's hot, whatever, it doesn't matter. But if I'm going to be spending a lot of time indoors away from the sun and especially with photo shoots or filming, I like to use this moisturizer. It's the Fresh Umbrian Clay Oil-Free Lotion. I don't know if I say that right. Umbrian? It's for normal to oily skin, and this just really helps mattify your skin, and without making it look dry or anything. It doesn't cling to my dry patches at all. It just really helps, purifies, and it balances, and it smells really neat actually. And I just really like the Fresh line at Sephora. I like a lot of their products. It doesn't leave my skin oily. I'm wearing it today, and I do have a little bit of shine because I put some highlighter, but it just really helps control the oil. And the one thing about that one is good for like videos and photo shoots, it doesn't create like that white cast in pictures because of the flash, because there's no SPF in it. So that's another plus. Like if I'm going out or something, I like to use that. Underneath my eyes, I really like to use an eye cream just because lately I've been finding I have a little bit of like dryness under my eyes, which has never happened before, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why am I getting dry? But then I found this eye cream, and it really has helped a lot with my dryness. It's the Origins GinZing eye cream, and this just smells like citrusy and so good, and I just really like this eye cream a lot. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but it really does work. If you don't need an eye cream, you don't need to put an eye cream. Like, I've never used eye cream before. Just recently I've noticed I've had dryness under my eyes, and like my makeup has like clung to it. So that's why I purchased this, just because I want to try it out. I actually tried a sample before and I really liked it. That's why I purchased the bigger one. And then before bed, I really like to apply a different kind of moisturizer because I don't want to have a moisturizer with SPF if I'm just going to sleep. It's not really going to do anything, you know? So I've actually been using this moisturizer for a long time, and it is the Karez Wild Rose and Vitamin C Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial. So I like to use this at night, and it just looks like this, and it smells like a million rose petals has just been lodged inside here. It smells so good, and it keeps your skin so moisturized. I wake up the next morning and I'm just like, wow, my skin feels so soft. Even my boyfriend was like touching my skin the other day, and he was just like, holy crap, that's really nice. Now on to some spot treatments. So spot treatment that I've really been liking for a long time is the Grease Lightning from Lush. This acne spot treatment works really well, and what I like about this is since it's all natural, it like really gets rid of the spot properly. It doesn't like use a bunch of harsh chemicals to kind of just like zap the spot and get rid of it right away. So it does take a bit longer, but when I do have a few spots in different places, I like to every single night put some of this on after I apply my moisturizer, and I sleep on it. The next morning, there's seriously a huge reduction in the redness and the swelling of the spot. But sometimes we all get that huge cystic acne that just kills if you touch anywhere around it. Oh my gosh, I had the worst one on my chin the other day. It hurts so bad. So that's when I turn to something like this, which is the Clean&Clear Acne Spot Treatment. This one does use some chemicals. It's not all natural like Lush, but it does get the job done. And I don't really have a problem of using too many chemicals on my face. It doesn't really do much damage to my skin, so I know maybe in the long run, I've heard sometimes it can, but I mean, it's just an acne spot treatment. It's not like I'm putting this all over my face. So if I do have that huge breakout that just like kills and hurts to like eat or smile or something, that's when I use this, because this really just like gets rid of it right away. But please, if you own this, try not to use it on like little spots, just because it will get rid of it, but it's not the best thing for you. So in honesty, like, I would just go for this one and get rid of it the right way. But if you have a huge one that, you know, like you have something the next day that you really do not want to have a zit for, then this one is probably going to work better just because it gets rid of it quicker. So that's about all I use for my skin. Honestly, like, I don't like to put that many products on my face. I know some beauty gurus have like specific things for certain days and, you know, struggling with acne and all that stuff, but this stuff that I use right here has really helped tone down my acne so much. Obviously with hormones, being a girl, for you girls out there, when it's that time of month, you can't really control them as much, so you just gotta learn to live with it and all that stuff. But it's normal, it happens to everyone. I know I have so many friends that struggle with acne. It's really not the end of the world, honestly, guys. And the thing about acne is that when you're older, it just means less wrinkles because your skin is more oily. So you can think about it that way. It's pretty sweet. So if you have any questions or comments about this video, please leave them down below. I'm going to be reading all the comments and responding to as many as I can. If you have any other suggestions for me, or if you struggle with the same kind of skin that I do, or if you're going to purchase any of the products and you want to let me know how they work for you, I would love to hear that. I love hearing you guys, your feedback and everything like that. So don't be shy to leave your comments down below. And also, if you have any other suggestions for videos, this Saturday is going to be my heatless curls tutorial. You guys have been wanting to see that for a very long time, so I'm excited to put that video out because I've worked really hard on it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and also subscribe for more videos. I will see you guys all on Saturday. Bye! Mwah.